How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going over the comics that we're picking up for New Comic Book Day. It is a fat stack that we're picking up this week. There's gonna be some comics that I'm gonna pick up that's not gonna be on this video or in this video. It's gonna be a separate kind of video. It's gonna be a start of a very small project. It's not small, but it's nothing crazy either. So you gotta stay tuned for that one. Other than that, though, we're going over the comics that we're picking up. There's a lot of comics that are coming out, but this is just what we're getting. And also, we're going over the 8 covers. I'm going to be getting a lot, and I mean a lot of variant covers, and I'm very excited for it. So stay tuned for New Comic Book Day to see all that. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump right in. First one we're getting into is Absolute Green Lantern issue number 5. Absolute Green Lantern has been fun. It's definitely one of the slower, not too much action of the Absolutes, which is okay with me. It's a cool story, but again, it's a lot of dialogue and it's not bad. So I'm excited to pick it up. Like I said, it's issue 5. On the cover, it looks like they're fighting, which is pretty cool. So we might actually see a little more action in this one, I'm hoping. It says the remains of Evergreen are scavenged for clues as to what happened to the Quant small town. Meanwhile, Joe faces down the hulking threat of Hal Jordan. So yeah, it seems like we might get a little more action. I'm hoping a lot of action. Honestly, like I said, it's the slower of the absolutes, but it's still fun to read, and I'm picking it up. Next, we got Absolute Superman, issue number 10, one of my favorite absolutes with one of my favorite characters of all time. Looks like he's destroying the Peacemaker's helmet right there, which is pretty cool. Superman's true enemy stands revealed. The notorious Ra's al Ghul, Lord of Lazarus Corp, murderer of millions, has plans for the last son of Krypton. Will Kal-El's rage unleash the dark power of Superman? Son of the demon? Question mark. Don't know what that means, but I'm excited for it. Again, Absolute Superman is one of my favorites. Seen a different kind of side of Superman. He's more angry and not a fan of Earth, but he still has that hope in him where he's still doing good and wants to do good. But people keep getting in his way, and Ra's al Ghul is getting in that way, and it looks like he's going to be facing the Peacemakers and stuff like that. Looks really cool. Sounds awesome. I'm excited for it. Next, we got the all new Venom issue number 9. I'm very excited for this one. The all new Venom has been actually a fun series to read. It's definitely different from like any other kind of Venom stories I read. I haven't read them a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely different, and I'm enjoying it. It says break up and break out. It's Team Venom versus Team Octopus. And the outcome might just decide the fate of the symbiotic kind. What's Doc Ock's real master plan, and why does he need the sleeper agent to do it? Meanwhile, Mary Jane's home life goes from bad to worse as Dylan finally learns the truth. So Dylan is gonna find out, or did find out actually, that Mary Jane is Venom after the whole thing that happened in the street. Paul kind of gave it away a little bit, but he didn't mean to. But he's figured out who Venom is, and he's upset. A lot of stuff going on, but I'm excited for it. And the A cover looks pretty sick. It's not the cover I'm picking up, unfortunately, but it's still a pretty dope cover, and I'm excited to pick this comic up. Next, we got the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 9. It's been a fun series. You got him who just got beat down by Hellgate. He got his butt beat. Now he's down and out. That's how they ended. So now we're gonna see what's going on and see. Looks like people are watching, standing around him. Maybe they'll help him out. Who knows? It says Spider-Man's shocking defeat, battered and broken following his battle with Hellgate. Spider-Man needed to level up if he's going to survive the next round. Peter Parker's in a different man following Hellgate's revelation, but Mary Jane Watson has a revelation of her own to share, and the first foes to put Spidey's strength to the test are Shocker and his new allies, the Aftershocks. Don't know what that means, but it says Mary Jane Watson has a revelation of her own to share. I think she's gonna tell Peter now that she's Venom, and maybe she's gonna make an appearance in this. That'd be pretty cool. I'm excited for it. Amazing Spider-Man's been really fun to read, so I'm definitely gonna get this one. Next, we got Batgirl issue number 10. I think this is a new story arc, or is it the continue of it? I think it's a continue actually, because they just found out that she has a sibling, which is crazy that she didn't know about, but the other person did. I don't know. Pretty cool. It says Batgirl must die in the action-packed second chapter of the Three Swords. Okay, so this is the second one. I'm just continuing. The Unburied have sent their greatest assassin to kill Cassandra Cain for the sins of her mother, but Cass is still recovering from the revelations of the previous issue. Will she accept the unlikely allies and join forces with them to defeat the first sword, or will they be underdoing a second sword arrives to kill the Batgirl? Destiny is calling. Will Batgirl answer or die fighting? So she just found out she has, a sibling. It's actually that person. I think it's Jay Tiger. Jay Tiger is her brother, and doesn't believe it, but they were fighting. They all seem, like they are kind of fighting familiar because they learned from the same two teachers. Crazy thing. Anyways, awesome story. Batgirl's been killing it. I mean, the first 9 issues have been awesome. This story arc started off really good. So I'm excited to see what happens in the second issue of this story arc. Next, we got Captain America issue number 2. I'm excited for this one. Captain America was really fun to read the first issue. This is kind of back to where he just came out of the ice and just getting back into the service, helping out Shield and stuff like that. So I'm excited to read it. It says, witness the rise of one of the Marvel's most famous villains as Captain America comes face to face with Doom for the first time. So he's facing Doom, which is insane. This is Latveria like you've never seen it before. Also, who is David Colton, and can Steve trust him to have his back as they infiltrate a hostile country with the new Howling Commandos? So it's Captain America, but he's part of a different kind of group starting off, and I guess he's facing Doom, which is pretty cool. I'm excited for it. A cover looks pretty dope as well. I am actually gonna get 2 copies of this issue, 2 variant covers, hopefully. I still gotta wait for it to confirm while you're watching this. It's pretty funny, but I'm hopefully gonna get them, and I'm excited to show them off once I get them. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're definitely picking up Captain America 2. It's really fun to read. We got a brand new series, which is Cheetah and Cheshire's Rob the Justice League issue number 1. It's part of the All In. I don't know much about these characters. I've heard of Cheetah. I never heard of Cheshire. So I'm excited to learn about these characters. Like I said, Cheetah I know a little bit about, but not really. But Cheshire, nothing at all. So I'm excited for it. I'm not gonna go into that because I want to kind of experience it for myself. But I'm excited for it just because this is a number 1. I would say this is my pick of the week, but I'm not gonna lie, this is not the one I'm most excited for. But because it's the number 1 issue, it might blow my mind, it might blow my expectations away. So as of right now, I am gonna say the pick of the week unless I find something else here. That's my pick of the week. But I am excited to read it and see what's going on with this story and what it's about. This one's a fun read. We got Daredevil: Cold Day in Hell issue number 3. This is supposed to be, I think, yeah, this is the last issue of this mini series. It's been fun to read. It's awesome. It's supposed to be like in the future, Daredevil lost his powers, but he gained it back trying to help Captain America save somebody. Now it's a big old thing. It's an awesome series, and it's only 3 issues. That's what sucks, but it's amazing to read. The Daredevil project of the decade reaches its epic conclusion as NYC goes dark. Who will stand up with Daredevil? Will you? She ran into Elektra. He ran into, like I said, Captain America. He lost his abilities, but he gained them back for a brief moment. So with that, he wants to save save New York because everything's going to hell right now. So he wants to, be the hero one more time. And it looks like he might be going down with it. So I'm excited for it. Next, we got Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe one last time, issue number 5. This is the last issue of this series as well. It's been a fun little read. It's a little different than the other Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. This one has a little more meaning to it, I guess, than just him being crazy and killing the universe. He has a reason to, but it's still that craziness of him just killing everybody, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I had to cut that real quick. This is Deadpool versus Flux Paradoxica. Deadpool's built himself up into the ultimate badass, all to rescue what good is left in existence from her. Like I said, fun read. It's gonna end. I think this is the last time they're gonna do something like this. I mean, in the title it says one last time, so I'm assuming it is. So it's a fun little 5-issue mini series. Fun to read. Pick it up if you're into Deadpool, and it's really good. So I definitely recommend it. Next, we got JSA issue number 10. Always a fun read. What secrets lie within Black Hawk Island? Can the JSA uncover them before the Injustice Society burns the island and its mysteries with it? This is like kind of like back before Black Cat died and stuff like that. This is supposed to be like previous timeline or whatever, previous time. And it's been a fun read. JSA has always been good to read. It's always been fun and enjoyable. So definitely gonna pick this one up. Next we got Moon Knight: Fist of Khonshu issue number 11. Issue number 10 was crazy. It was really good. I enjoyed a lot of it. Now something big happened at the end of 10th, or it's gonna affect 11. As you can see, you got like Mark's Spectre taking his skin off and Moon Knight's underneath instead of being the other way around where he's taking the mask off. It's a crazy series. But it says, happy birthday, Mark Spector, face front. Marvel Lights 2025 marks 50 years of bare knuckle battling by Moonlight. 50 years of Moonlight. Okay, it's not really talking much about the stories. It's talking about how Moon Knight hit 50 years, which is pretty cool. So we're going to pick this one up, though. The story is really good and enjoyable. One of my favorite series that I'm going to read, that I'm currently reading, and I'm enjoying every bit of it, is the main title of One World Under Doom. This is issue 6. A cover looks freaking insane. You got Doom tearing Mr. Fantastic apart. Crazy stuff. Doom's reign has been a success for months, with even some of the heroes questioning if they're on the right side. The final desperate gamble is conceived, and Reed reveals the terrible secret he's acquired about Doom's global domination. But will it be enough? Awesome series. Doom's one of my favorite characters, one of my very favorite Marvel villains. So anything with Doom I'm all about, and the One World Under Doom's all about Doom and him dealing with him trying to rule, be the emperor of the world. Crazy story. definitely had to pick this one up. Poison Ivy issue number 35 is what we got next. Poison Ivy's been fun to read, man. It's really enjoyable. It's her trying to save the planet. It's definitely a deeper message while still getting that DC like comic book stuff. Poison Ivy's trying to save the planet, but people are trying to keep trying to destroy it. She's trying to save this town, and they're after her. Crazy thing, it says the hand that bleeds. They try to go back, and Poison Ivy kind of like saved everybody and was taking the downfall. They went to go get the green, the Order of the Green Knights to help them out. They finally agreed to it, and they came to help save her. So I'm excited to see what that story continues from there. Poison Ivy has been really enjoyable. One of my favorite DC comics that I'm reading right now. So we're definitely picking it up. Red Hulk issue number 7, another fun series. Nothing too crazy about this one, but it is about the War Under Doom, and he's got a lot of beef, and I mean a lot of beef with Doom. So of course I see my favorite character, which is Doom, and you get this Red Hulk. I don't know much about him, so learning about him in this comic has been fun to read. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick it up, and it's a fun series to read. Red Hulk's pretty pissed. He became an enemy of the United States because he was going against the the Emperor, which they agreed that Doom is the Emperor kind of stuff. It's a crazy story. It's fun to read. I'm picking it up. Next, we got Secret 6 issue number 6. This is the last issue of the series. This one's been not bad read. It's not the best one that I'm reading of the miniseries, but it's definitely not the worst comic that I've been on my pull list. It's been fun. You know, seeing these people be so mad at Waller, and they got finally got to her, but they're torturing her and stuff like that. It's a crazy series, so I'm excited to see how the finale is for this, to see how it ends. It is part of the All In, so we're probably gonna see these characters in the future comics of like part of like the DC, the Justice League Unlimited, or maybe a different series. They might somehow tie in, either good or bad. Don't know, because these are a lot of like the villainy people. But I'm excited for it to see how it ends. I'm not excited that it's ending, but I'm excited to see how it ends, and hopefully it ends well, and see what they do, and how they deal with Amanda Waller. One of my favorite X-Men series that's going on right now, which is Storm issue number 11. The A cover's sick. I don't know why she's on a hippo. Maybe we'll find out in the cover. Maybe that's a little spoiler in the comic itself. But it's cool. It says Thunder War continues. The first issue number 10 started this whole war that's going on, and she's a badass in the series. I promise you, she's awesome. If you like Storm or interested in it, read the series. Start from 1 if you could. Get the paperback that came out not that long ago, I believe, if not recent, and then you can find the rest of the single issues, get caught up. I definitely enjoy it. Storm's a really sick character. She's an Omega, and she shows why she's an Omega mutant in this series. So I'm excited to read it. The Underwar has been fun to read so far. Like I said, this is only the second issue of that arc. And I'm also curious why she's on a hippo. So let's see. We're gonna pick it up and see why. This series has not been bad. Superior's Avengers issue number 5. It's definitely different. But a good story, and I think a good series going on that's part of the whole One World Under Doom. It makes sense why they are doing what they're doing, how they tie in with the whole event. It's not a bad series. I'm enjoying it. I actually like it a lot. So with that, we're picking it up. It's not the best one of the series, but it's pretty good and it's fun to read. Killmonger strikes, and it's a sign of budding romance or murder. The pieces are falling into place, and the team is ready for their true mission to begin. But who is playing who? Everybody has their own secret missions. You see Killmonger right there on the comic, stabbing the son's back of Doom. Can't remember his name. Let's see if we can find his name. Is it Abomination? I think so. Or is it Christoph? I can't remember his name. I'm not too familiar with these characters, so still trying to learn them. But she's about to stab him, but they're like kissing. It's a weird story. It's actually a fun story on that part, where it's kind of like the what am I trying to look for? What is the word? Like the twist in the story, the portrayals and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy, so we're picking it up. Next, we got Ultimate Wolverine issue number 8. This one's really fun. You got Wolverine back to being Wolverine. They're fighting. They took like the Winter Soldier out of him, or at least for him to unlock his mind. I don't think it's fully out of him, so we'll probably see that kind of having been an issue. But it's fun. It says Wolverine versus the Ultimate Angel. This is supposed to be Angel from the X-Men series, which is cool. He looks freaking vicious. He looks freaking scary, and gonna be an issue, but Wolverine's gonna handle it, I'm pretty sure. But we'll find out in this comic. Really fun. I think this is, I want to say, either my second or my third favorite of the Ultimate series. They are coming out with more later on, so I'm excited for that. But as of right now, Wolverine's been really good. The way it started was great. The whole issue so far has been amazing. I'm excited to see where this goes. Next, we got Ultimate X-Men issue number 18. Fun little series. This one I don't see where it's gonna be tying in with the Ultimates yet, but hopefully it does soon, maybe. I don't know. It says inside the astral plane, armored souls on the line. The children of Adam's sinister plot leads to an astral plane. The X-Men have journeyed there, but that's the only beginning. What horrors awaits in the climactic final of Volume 3 of Ultimate X-Men. So this is the last issue of the arc. We're still gonna get more X-Men's, which is pretty cool, but it's the last issue of the arc. You see how that ends. Last one was actually really good. You know, it's been a little slower. To me personally, it's been a little slower on the issues, but the last one did really good. I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm actually really excited to read this one and see where it goes. Last but not least, we got the Uncanny X-Men issue number 19. I'm very excited for this one. You got Deadpool getting involved, which is pretty cool. They were, you know, dealing with the festival thing. It was supposed to be good, but now there's a little bit, you know, they tried to celebrate the X-Men and mutants, and it went well, but then they had a project they had to go do, and they saved the people from a burning fire. They all worked together. They actually got appreciated, but they're trying to figure out who started this fire. This fire did not just start by itself, and somehow Deadpool is involved in it as well. So it says, during the changing relations between mutants and the city of New Orleans, two of the best guns for hire come to town with a mission in mind, and the target for that mission is X-Man. Deadpool, an outlaw guest star in a dangerous tale of mayhem versus mutant. Also, maybe they're not working together. Maybe they're coming after the X-Men. I don't know, but I'm excited to read it and see where it is. So that's going to be everything that we're picking up. Like I said, there is a couple more comics I'm picking up, but it's going to be part of the project, so I'll go over that on a different video. I'm excited for it. And also we're getting, I think, one Marvel Premiere Collection and a DC Compact as well, so I'm excited for that. So stay tuned to see that on New Comic Book Day as well. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are excited for New Comic Book Day. It's a big stack, and I'm very excited for it. It is the first week of the month, so it's always going to come out with a bunch of bangers, and I'm excited for it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share the video. It means a lot to me if you guys can. And again, like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys are picking up for New Comic Book Day and what you're excited for and everything like that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys in the next one.